Oh, I forgot to, I forgot to say when you were talking about arc raiders and proximity chat,
Hmm.
I would if I was playing a game like that with proximity chat, I would be very tempted to just have X go and give it to you playing
There,
on
I've only
repeat.
run into it like twice. Somebody was playing Christmas music while playing the flute. Yeah, just imagine you're like creeping around and you hear, oh, oh.
Ho 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 ho!
Lasercomb.
We are not going to panic. What the heck even happened to you, man?
Vengeance.
Sprint Daddy! Ha 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 ha! Give him a hockey stick! Come on, fucking magician, man! Come on, some kind of fucking magician, man! Fucking nerd! Fucking nerd! Whatever. It's not like we're professionals anyway. And I'm not sorry anymore. Time to big brain. Every day, yes. What is the air wolf of trains?
Merry Christmas and ho ho ho, and welcome to episode 145 of the Lasercomb Podcast, the show where we comb through random episodes of classic TV with a fine-tooth laser. I am, as always, one of your hosts, Santa Siege.
Oh, yeah, and I'm Santa NeoCal, ready to get wintry with you today. Yeah.
That's that. That's what we're going with for the holidays, huh?
Macho Man, Snowy Savage.
Well, whatever floats your goat.
Whatever gets me through the holidays.
Here on the Lasercomb Podcast, we review a random episode of a different TV show each and every week, and there are a few rules to that. One, the show has to be finished, its run. Two, it has to be narrative based, so no reality shows, no game shows, etc. And three, we never do the same show twice. We put the episode count through a random number generator, we watch and review that episode, and that is our final say on the series, forever and all time.
Written in stone.
Yep. Or carved in
Mhm.
stone, much like the hellfire or heaven fire of the Lord and the Ten Commandments with I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, this week on the Lasercomb podcast, we are kicking off a new programming block for the month of December, which is why we began the episode talking, about
About Macho
Santa,
Man Randy Savage.
about Macho Man Randy Savage and Santa and sleigh bells
And why we
ringling and
got
jing
such
jing jingling and
jingling.
yeah. And I'm a cat for completely unrelated reasons.
It's your Christmas cat.
Yeah, for
Maybe
the
there's a
audio.
Santa hat you can add to it. Forgot
Uh,
to look that up.
no, there isn't, unfortunately. For whatever weird reason, you can put a like Kaiser helmet on this cat.
That's right. I remembered. I was like,
A Kaiser helmet or a samurai helmet. Very odd.
very culturally distinct.
Very
You think a Santa hat would be,
very Axis forces coded.
oh, gee, free X, but it's okay because the samurais and the Kaiser helmets were before
Before all of that,
World
yeah.
War II. Yeah, that's that's right.
uh, yeah, for the audio listeners, I'm using Face Rig to appear as a very adorable kitty cat right now because I just don't want to be on camera today.
But
Hmm. More importantly, kicking off a new programming block for the month of December where we're going to be talking about wintry themed shows.
that's
And
right.
this week we are talking about Helix.
Helix.
And
Helix
when
the
I say
cat.
Helix the cat. When I say Helix, I'm not talking about the 1980s hair metal band. Oh no. I'm talking about the
Something
20.
better?
Well, that depends on how much you like the song Rock You.
So no.
So no,
Not something better.
not something better. We yeah, this the show we're talking about is Helix, a sci-fi original from the mid 2010s. Apparently, it was co-created by Ronald D. Moore of Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek Deep Space Nine fame. Also,
You know what? I can kind of see that. It has that military.
also the writer of Star Trek First Contact, my favorite Star Trek movie. So him creating a show set in the Arctic, it's going to be good, right?
Sounds like it's going to be your new favorite show that you're going to binge watch all the way through this holiday season.
It's going to be good, right? It's going to be good, right?
That fucking cat's face. Well, one could argue we just landed on a bad episode, but I got the feeling there was a reason we had never heard of this show.
Yeah, it ran for 2 seasons of 26 episodes from 2014 to 2015. It was canceled due to low ratings based on the very limited research that I bothered to do on this series. And well, you hear a car starting right now, and that's already the audience just driving away from the show.
That's them desperately trying to, in a zombie movie, trying to get like hotwire a car, trying to get it to start as like the monster or the bad guys are catching up.
Yeah.
So what do we got here? We got an Arctic base.
We got an Arctic base.
Antarctic base.
Who
knows? It's in one of the poles.
We're going to take a very quick break, and when we come back, we're going to start breaking down what happens in this episode.
Hey, Joey, watch this! Davey, come back! The ice can break! You're breaking my heart! Ah! Help me!
Hold it! Don't go on the ice! You'll only add more weight!
Snow job!
Find something that'll reach.
This branch ought to work.
Remember, frozen ponds and rivers may not be totally frozen.
We could be skating on thin ice. Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
So the episode opens with 2 people getting it on. A guy who is very clearly like
they just finished
20 years older.
A guy who, if the scene was depicted in a different light, could be her dad.
Yeah. He straight up looks old enough to be her dad.
Back to back, we have ran into this issue where the episode opens with an old dude banging a young chick.
Yeah, which I mean, I don't know. I found them
old dude boomers
them together.
Love that.
I found them together jarring personally. It was weird looking.
And I think they think it's weird. I don't know. There's this awkward like, oh, this is just biology. Whoever wrote, man, I have some problems.
There's some fucking bad dialogue in this show, like right from the get-go.
And I was like, oh yes, that is what scientists would do after they bang, but feel awkward, like they don't want to have to talk about it after. This was just biological needs, you see. I'm a scientist.
Yeah. We're gonna blow through this episode pretty quickly because we are on a deadline, and also I think neither of us liked this show.
The thing is, neither of us hated enough for it to be an hour-long episode.
That's the thing is it was very generic. There were some like moments that I actually like kind of winced or rolled my eyes at just how like cringe they were, but for the most part it was just really generic and forgettable.
And I could see maybe if you were like you jumped on episode 1, maybe, where you might follow it through. But it's not that anything went over my head. Like I followed through. This was a good episode to land on. In comparison to many of the like dozen, over 100 shows where we've just landed on a random episode. I'm like, okay, they're working on a cure, but for something. Some kind of virus was created. The virus turns 7 of 9's teeth sharp, and she needs to file them.
and her eyes silver, and another
And her eyes
character has silver eyes, and it's
Who's
related to the virus.
infected.
Yeah, it's related to the virus somehow. Yeah, I was never.
Jeri Ryan be looking good.
Yeah, I was never. This is a very serialized show, and like usually,
I was caught up
when a new plot element was introduced in the episode. I was kind of like, but then I figured it out. It was a pretty easy episode to follow, even though.
So I notice how we're being generous and opening with. It was very easy to follow. I'm usually very on board, like written, like on paper. Communism sounds like a great idea. On paper, this episode is actually quite good.
On paper, okay, so on paper, we got shit going down at an Antarctic base.
Yeah.
People are isolated.
Jeri Ryan showing up, being a boss.
Jeri Ryan showing up. Those are all things I like.
Those are, yeah. I was going to say discount Ken Watanabe, but that, no. Why can't I remember the actor? He's in a lot of things.
Not Ken Watanabe. Yeah, I think I know who you're thinking of.
That's why I said like President's Choice, Ken Watanabe.
But it's not Ken Watanabe. He reminds me of. It's another Japanese.
It's someone
actor.
else. Yeah, I can't.
I can't remember his name. Yeah,
it's someone else, and I can like picture him in my head. But
yeah,
so triple distilled Ken Watanabe. And by the way, who's probably the best actor on the show?
Yeah.
For instance, there's an air time when he's like behind that chick when he's like wrapping her eyes, and he's like holding his emotions back and he's crying, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of interested in what the fuck is going on with him.
Yeah.
Like, is that actually her daughter? And there's some weird, like, they kidnap kids. The B plot did not grab me. And boy, oh boy, when the B plot met the A plot.
Yeah, so what we got going on is a like team of commandos show up at this Arctic base that is apparently on lockdown because of some viral outbreak. And wouldn't you know it, their commander takes their helmet off, and it's Jeri fucking Ryan. I was surprised. I didn't realize she was in this show. I'm like, hey!
I didn't know either. I was like, all right, now we're going places.
Yeah.
And indeed, if your thing is being... here's the thing. I feel like we landed on the best episode of this because there's a guy in handcuffs. Jeri Ryan slaps the shit out of him and then like mounts him and makes out with him.
I rolled my eyes so hard.
That's the height of that man's life. Not the character, that actor's life. It's never gonna.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I would love to be in that position, literally that position with Jeri Ryan in particular. But plot story wise, watching
the guy
this as
wrote
a viewer,
this episode and no, not November.
Watching this episode as a viewer and not an active participant in the situation, I rolled my eyes pretty hard. And this is when I like really started checking out of the show, honestly.
Everybody has secret orders from this chick or is hiding something from this chick.
Yeah, so Jeri Ryan, we find out, is like the head of like some like company who I think played a part
is
in
hired by the
virus.
CDC. She wants it handled, but in reality, the deep state wants to release the virus to cull the number of people, and they want to make the elites, they want to sell the antivirus, the vaccination for it, to probably all the rich people that we hate in real life. So
yeah,
like
and
Elon we find out that's the vibes I got.
We find out pretty quick that Hiroko Saki was the guy who developed the virus and has also been at the base working on a cure. So she shows
but he's
up.
Hiding shit from her because she tells him, hey, the orders were always to kill everybody involved with this.
Yeah. And
so he's like a bad guy that's like a good guy hiding things from the worst bad guy. Like,
and he has an adopted son who is like the head of security or something. And his adopted son I think they said his name is like Daniel or David or something.
Or is it at Mixa?
He is the most like adorably like ordinary like regular looking dude I have ever seen in fucking television history.
That is well summarized. He is the most adorably regular dude I've seen in like TV. So he's a big boy.
Yeah,
like, he's very tall and he's
very
very
tall,
like, wide.
He's very tall and very broad.
But he looks so I know he's head of security, but like he has very like pretty eyes. He's not intimidating is what I'm trying to.
He's a teddy bear.
He's not intimidating. But the thing is, he's very quiet.
Yeah.
And he doesn't let any emotions like show. There's many times this show feels like it's a TV show.
Yeah.
Like people are acting and they are reading lines that don't feel organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I never.
And that includes Jeri Ryan.
Of security. And again, I like her.
I've seen her.
I do think she can act.
I've seen her be great. She was great.
Better. Yeah.
She was great in Picard, I will say. She was great in Voyager.
We've seen great actors in things that are written bad. So written badly. What's going on here? Oh, there's zombies, right?
Yeah, there's zombies. So
one of the doctors,
one of the main guys,
isolated in the zombie sectors.
Yes, and she is the ex-wife of like one of the main guys who is not isolated.
Main guy that slept with the young chick. Yeah,
right. Who Jeri Ryan is being all like, you need to cooperate with me, and he's like, fuck you, no, I don't. Basically,
and he's like, well, if you don't, I'll like kill your like girlfriend. And he's like, okay, fine. But
he's like,
he doesn't trust her.
He's like, we need to get Dr. Walker or whatever.
Yeah,
I think it was
Dr. Wright or Dr. Walker or something.
We need to get Dr. Walker back. And she's like, okay, no problem. Where is she? And he's like, there's the thing. Is she's down on like the D level in quarantine because she was infected with the virus. And Jeri Ryan's like, well, fuck that then. And he's like, well, fuck you. I'm not gonna help you unless we go get her. And she's like, why is this bitch so important? And he's like, well, because she's the single most blah blah expert on the blah blah.
I have no relation to her whatsoever. She's just very important because she knows all the science.
Yeah, basically.
You know what's going to set us back so much if we don't go get her. Meanwhile, Jeri Ryan's taken over the facility with her like armed umbrella operatives.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dr. Watanabe is all like, oh, we don't need her, and she's completely unimportant. And Jeri Ryan's like, well, Dr. Man over here says she's the exact opposite of that. And Dr. Watanabe is like, well, you know she's his ex-wife, right? And then Jeri Ryan's like, oh shit. Well,
let's
I guess we'll go get her. I guess we'll go get her anyway.
And so Science Man is like, okay, but I'm going with you.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, but you have to bring this gun. And
have you ever fired a gun before, big boy? Very recently.
Only recently. Oh, I never even include that. Have you ever shot your full clip? Have you ever just went, I'm spent. And he's like, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I'm about to now that you're here, Seven.
So then she slaps him around, and meanwhile, the B plot is...
Well, she doesn't slap him around. So we jump, the B plot, we jump out into, like, the middle of the Arctic on a snowmobile. We have
There's a bunch of bickering.
Some chick and a guy I like to call Fuckboy. This is the guy that Jeri Ryan slaps around later. And I fucking hated this guy right from the get-go. So they're like bombing around on a snowmobile and it's dark and they stop to like get some rest and light a fire. And he's all like, with this
they
like,
stop at like a survival station or something like that. And I'm like, there's with the wind, let's assume this is the Arctic instead of like Antarctica.
Yeah. Well, it is Antarctica, but yeah.
Okay, well, like the wind and how cold it is, huddling around an electric like heater, you might as well be 100 like kilometers away from it, like the wind speed and anyways, putting all that, like she puts a blanket on him as if his face not being covered would.
Yeah, he's like all tied up and he has like the most like he has
snarky.
this smirk on his face that just made me want to punch the guy. And maybe that's the idea, but like, oh, I fucking hated this guy, like right from the get-go. So he's all like, how about you untie me? And she's like, no, fuck you. And he's like, well,
and he's
got
like,
the
you
gun.
know what? Sure. Yeah, but you've got the gun. She's like, but you could run away in the night or slit my throat in the middle of the night or something. She goes over, she kicks him over and then hog ties him.
Yeah.
And he's like, what am I? What am I, a fucking pig? Huh?
And
then they go to sleep. And
he starts telling her like a bit of his backstory. And then
she's like, I don't fucking care.
She's like, you know what? I don't like you, but I'm sorry that you went through all of that. And then she puts a blanket on him. Okay.
Yeah, the heavy winter jacket that he's wearing wasn't enough, but this small little like cotton like blanket, non-thermal blanket that she's putting on him, that's gonna make him survive like the night. You can't huddle around an electric heater to survive the night. Or why is there a day and a night? I guess it depends on where they would be.
Listen,
like
Han Solo
what time of year
cut open the belly of a tauntaun,
but that at least makes sense. Anyways, they end up going to the facility. I guess she's handing him over.
Yeah,
and
something clearly happens because Teddy Bear is all like immediately is angry at the guy, and he's like, I should have fucking killed you when I had the chance. And
so this guy did something in the facility that got people killed.
Yeah.
I presume the reason all those people are zombies in the other levels is his fault, but maybe
probably, yeah. Yeah.
And she immediately, instead of going in private, she immediately in front of all the security staff is like, oh, you're Mixa. Oh, you're my brother. Oh, here's a picture for proof. And he holds it up. It's so photoshopped. It's so bad looking. And then he says what I'm thinking. He's like, congratulations, you know how to use Photoshop.
Yeah.
Take them to the brig or something. And I'm like,
now that's hanging a lantern right there.
Except that it's not, because later on they meet in private and he's like, hey, can I see these photos?
Yeah.
And it's revealed he was like, I don't know, the Arctic version of Epstein Island or something.
Yeah,
a bunch of kids, like 31 children, were like taken from like Inuit like tribes or something.
Right.
And he has a twin brother, and this is her sister.
Yeah.
And he has like vague memories like growing up. So he's not had a normal childhood.
Yeah.
And finds out his adopted dad is behind it all. And then he's a bad guy.
Yes, his adopted dad being Ken Watanabe.
Himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
a bunch of like back and forth bullshit where it's like where he's like, hey, Dr. Watanabe, you can trust me, you know, like you raised me, you can trust me against Jeri Ryan. And he's like, I want to, but I'm not sure. And then
he's like, you should know that Jeri Ryan is trying to turn me against you. And he's like, of course she is.
She says you're dangerous. Yeah, well, she would say that, wouldn't she? I say the same thing about her. She's the one who's dangerous.
She's dangerous.
Yeah. There's a lot of like back and forth, like that kind of bullshit.
My favorite is it cuts to Dr. Walker, who's now hiding from infected. I guess she didn't block the door. And it's not that she's blind, it's that she has hypersensitivity and
She
she's
has
having
silver
visions.
eyes, as she calls
Yeah.
them.
And hypersensitivity. And so she wraps her eyes so that she can't see.
Yeah.
So it also, because your eyelids are translucent, like it
Yeah.
still lets sunlight in. So that part makes sense. I find it hilarious that when she's hiding from one of the zombies that comes in, she keeps the blindfold on. This is so dumb. These people are supposed to be smart, right? She
Yeah.
keeps it on when the zombie's in there, but then she takes off the head bandages so that she can look to see if the coast is clear. If there's a zombie looking for you, wouldn't you take the bandages off so you could see and fight them? But no, because we have a different part coming up. She only took it off when she thought the coast was clear. But it's a stealth zombie. It was actually hiding in the room the whole time. But then she gets to use like her psychic silver eye powers to like scare the zombie away. So
I was at this point I was really hoping for silver eye lasers.
What? That would have been something.
that would have made this episode infinitely better if
so the zombie goes to eat her and make
or Jeri Ryan bust out silver eye lasers,
which they could have.
They could have.
Maybe that they could have. So we find out for some reason she's hiding her mouth / face, and I guess it's so that she doesn't get infected. But she's already been infected. So anyways, she's hiding her like face or mouth or whatever, and the zombie gets down. And then she like opens her eyes and like stares at the zombie, and her eyes like flash silver. And then the zombie backs away in like fear and like runs out of like the room. Yeah. So like, I guess they can psychically control the other infected. And that's part of what Jeri Ryan is like. So when the outbreak happens, they could direct the infected.
Right. So she essentially wants to enslave the world.
Exactly.
Basically, I guess. It's kind of the gist of it.
Or control where the infection goes to whatever.
Meanwhile, during all of this, Dr. Walker is like hallucinating, like some dude talking to her.
Some dude, and it's like, oh, I think you should be asking yourself the question, why you're hallucinating me instead of your husband or your ex or whatever. And she's like, I don't know. That is logical. I think it's hilarious. The not MacGuffin. What's the word I'm looking for? The not plot. The what's needed to make like the plot, the Deus. Anyways, as all this is going on and like Umbrella Squad is getting ready to like go down and hunt zombies, Dr. Watanabe presses a button. A secret compartment opens up in his office.
Yeah, and
then later on, he appears right beside Dr. Walker. And I'm like, oh, that's convenient that you could have came down and saved her at any
time during all of this.
He literally he takes a secret passage, pops up next to her, has that emotional moment where like there's tears going around. He's like, here, let's cover your eyes again. I think he understands something. There's more to this.
Yeah.
And he takes her away and she's like, no, I want to wait for the guys and my husband or whatever. And he's like, please, you have to trust me, this bitch is gonna kill you. And she's like, okay, here, come to my magic portal that goes right to my office. And indeed, we don't see where that special, by the way, there's multiple floors, because in the gear up scene with the special forces going down to execute the zombies, they go down like a special like Resident Evil elevator down to like the danger floor.
Earlier when Dr. Man was talking to Jeri Ryan, he was like, oh, my Dr. Walker is down on like level D, quarantined.
Yeah. And so I'm expecting at least some fight when they go down there. There's like 5 soldiers, Jeri Ryan wearing a face shield and holding a pistol, and Science Man holding a pistol. And the most underprepared / useless. By the way, these aren't zombies that you have to shoot in the head or something. Like they're just infected people. But they were like, hey, the quarantined like people, like, well, what are they like? I can't remember the word they used for them. And he's like, faster and stronger than anything you've ever seen. I'm like, I don't know. They kind of just seem like normal human strength to me. Like, didn't show them punching like through what? Remember when the little soft mesh grate is in front of them? They're just like, that doesn't seem like human strength to me. Like superhuman strength to me.
You know, this is a mid 2010s show because there are zombos in it.
Holy shit, are these guys useless?
Yeah.
The special forces, they're so bad. I don't think they kill one of them.
They're
also,
worse
they
than
don't operate like a
stormtroopers.
Yes, because stormtroopers occasionally arrest people.
Yeah.
Or like shoot at people. None of these are supposed to be elite special forces. They're not using any tactics. Like, two guys kick down a door and disappear into it. And for dramatic effect, you hear them screaming and shooting. Instead of moving in and covering their teammates, the other SWAT who are right behind them just look at each other like nervously and like wait in the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen SWAT like go into like a streamer's house and they're more fucking competent than that. Like when streamers are swatted or like whatever, there's like person over the shoulder, clear, and they're like covering every single like corner. These guys are doing none of that. Like they're absolutely getting their asses kicked by people that are tackling them. I think if your power is like running at and tackling people and you're in a hallway with guns, I feel like I've played enough video games myself, hear me out, where I think I'd have the advantage over running sick person with tackle powers. But they all get taken down and extraordinarily like easily.
See, what you need
Leave
to do,
him, he's already dead. And I'm like,
see, what you need to do is knock on a wall and listen to the guards be like, huh? What was that noise? And then quickly run, crouch, hide under the bed. And when they come into the room to investigate where the knocking was from, quickly climb out from underneath the bed, get up and run away. And they will not notice you.
And they'll not notice you. And presumably they're checking where you knocked. Going,
yes.
And you crawl out and you go past where you need to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
That's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just played Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Or
I know things.
You knock on the door, walk 3 feet away, put a grocery box over you. One that clearly has the flaps out.
Yeah.
Not one that looks like it's closed.
That just says banana in big letters on it.
It just says banana.
Just says banana.
And then when they lean down to look in it and then lift it up, you just stand up and casually walk past them. and then they go, huh. And they don't hear or see anything because their vision's obscured by the box that they're lifting up right in front of them.
Yeah.
But did they do that? No.
No. None of that.
They should have tried shooting the zombies, which they didn't even do.
Well, that was pretty much the episode. We're going to take one more break.
I can't even remember what happened after that.
We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we will pose the ultimate question that we do each and every week on this podcast.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call, please. First name Bob, last name is We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy.
Hello?
Collect call for Mr. Bob. We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy.
Sorry, wrong number.
Who's that, dear?
Bob, they had a baby. It's a boy.
If you like saving money, call Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Last name is We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy, 8 pounds, 3 ounces, mother's doing fine.
So, Cal, you just caught a random episode of Helix. Would you tune in again?
We got zombies. Oh, and at the end, it plays a really bad... Did you find the music not fitting at all?
Oh, yeah.
The scenes?
At the end of the episode, shows don't really do this much anymore, I've noticed, but this was really common in the 2000s and early to mid 2010s. Shows ending with like a montage of like a really like cheeseball song. Like characters doing something with no sound effects and a really like cheesy song playing.
Fever when you hold me tight. Do-doonch, doonch, doonch. And I'm like, also, when they were gearing up to go down and shoot the zombies, there was like jazz or something playing. And I'm like, what? The music choice for this show is like wildly
very superstitious.
Very superstitious.
Writings on the wall.
it was really bad. At the very end of the episodes, it shows zombies breaking through the ceiling.
I reference that song,
the floors
in particular, because it's in John Carpenter's The Thing, which is a much better shit going down in Antarctica story.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So the zombies are coming, and they're on the main floor. At least 3 of them. And they look, I'll give it this, the makeup department, the zombies actually genuinely look scary and infected. Like, you wouldn't want to be anywhere near them.
They look pretty gross, yeah.
They look gross, yeah. But yeah,
you tuning in again?
Oh, here's the thing. Jeri Ryan slapping me around, handcuffed, climbs on top of me. She's a vampire that needs to shave down her fangs.
Mm-hmm.
One more is there. I feel like we watched the best episode. You know how that's like, oh, you guys landed on a bad one. I feel like we landed on the best episode. And yet, I will not tune in next week.
I'll be perfectly honest. I took notice of this. There are quite a few camera shots in the episode where we see her from behind wearing tight pants.
Suspicious.
Yeah. I feel like the director, the director of the episode.
Come on, we got to get people watching this show.
The director of the episode understood the assignment. He knew who he had to shoot that day.
Jeri, right? Wear something with it shows off a little cleavage. Come on. No, I would not. It's trying to be very. Sometimes less is more. There's so much dialogue and so much. This is what was wrong with The Mist. If there is a conspiracy or somebody's a bad guy, but they're pretending to be good or vice versa, roll that out in an interesting way. Don't have it happen. Don't have 4 twists in the episode.
Yeah.
This is less so.
Wait, we talked about this on the last, I think it was the last episode, because I talked about that show that I've been watching,
right.
The Last Frontier, where that show just has like twist after twist after twist to the point that
That's
like
right.
It's actually like killed my interest.
It's killing your interest in it. Yeah. This less so than The Mist, but there's nothing new. It's like, I don't know. There's nothing here that it's not grabbing me.
Yeah. I also wouldn't tune in again. It's nice to see Jeri Ryan in something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked Teddy Bear Security Guy. Just in how fucking ordinary dude he was.
I'm glad that we both got the same vibes from him, because I'm like, he just looks like a normal dude.
Yeah.
Like they could have cast a number of people, and he's a fine actor, but just like, he just looks like a guy who's stuck here.
Yeah. He looks like a guy you would see like actually like working like door security at like in like a mall or something.
Yes, exactly. And he's probably really good at his job, but it's just weird to see that in like a normal dude who's like head of security in a TV show like this. Especially when you get like the other actors, right? Like that look like you get Jeri Ryan and President's Choice Watanabe and all
like
these other like very serious
Dr. Walker
who are like very serious or whatever. And then you just got like this like normal like looking guy who's like, this is my serious voice.
Yeah. After
I'm security man.
In the back of his mind, he's just like thinking about like what he's going to do in the next like in his next like D&D game that he's running right now.
That takes more precedence.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, now if I introduce the illithid villain, the mind flayer, what should his monologue be? What should he sound like? Should I use a voice changer? I would watch that show.
I would watch
This
that
guy
show.
playing D&D. This guy running D&D for his friends over Helix.
Yeah, I would watch that show. I would not watch this again. And that was episode 145 of the Lasercomb podcast. If you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/lasercomb. LAZORCOMB. $5 tier, you get a bonus weekly exclusive podcast, the Cal and Siege Super Show. And $10 tier, you get that and the ability to pick a show for us to review a random episode of on this very podcast. So if you want to get in on that, go to patreon.com/lasercomb. Join the Discord, link in the description. As always, if you want to interact with us, and we will be back next week with another winter-themed show. This one was a Cal pick. Helix was my choice, my suggestion, my choice, and well, that didn't turn out so great. So I figured we figured
now it's my turn to find something bad.
we figure we can blame next week's show on Cal.
Yeah, exactly.
Next week's terrible show we can blame on Cal. So the show that Cal chose was Fortitude, a British show, also set, also a psychological horror thriller series, which Helix apparently was as well. Set in the Antarctic. So to find out what episode we are going to watch, I'm going to hit screen share. There are how many? 26 episodes in total. Hitting screen share. Right there.
Right there.
Right there. So, gonna go to the trusty random number generator. And how many did I say? 26? 26, yeah. One random number between 1 and 26, and here we go. 25!
Perfect.
Why not? Well, I mean, last week we re-rolled because it was like late in the episode run. Do you want me to re-roll again?
Let's see. Sure.
Yeah. See if we can get something better. Watch us land on 26 this time. 3! There we go. Nice and early. As I said last time, that can either be very good or very bad. It is called Episode 3. I'm not going to read that plot synopsis.
All the episodes are Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3.
And the plot synopsis... Well, the synopsis on Wikipedia for the episodes look more like full plot summaries because they're entire paragraphs. So yeah. I don't want to get spoiled. We'll be back next time with Fortitude. And until then, I have been Santa Siege, the cat.
And I'm Nacho Man Randy Santa. NeoCal.
Thanks for listening. We will jingle your bells next time.
Ho, ho, ho.